Hi guys, this is Keshav and you're watching Site Tutorials. Hope you guys are doing very well. And in the last video, we discussed about what is JDK and JRE in a brief way. Now, apart from JDK and JRE, if we see the diagram, we have a lot of things need to discuss. But I don't want to discuss all these things right now because it might create some doubts in your mind and it makes you to go out of the track. So we will discuss all these things in the upcoming session. So in this video, we'll see how to compile and run a simple Java program. So before running a Java program, we need to create a simple piece of Java code. For that, I create a new Java file, and inside the file, if you see, I already written some Java code. And if you guys don't understand what I written here in this file, it's not a problem. We will discuss it later. So as of now, just think I written some Java code in this file, and always remember all the Java files should save with Java with dot Java extension. So I save this file with the name main and with the extension dot Java. So we see here. And the question is, after writing the code, why don't we run directly? Why we have an intermediate step called compile? And what's the use of that? So for suppose you guys can understand me what I'm saying because we have some a common medium for communication, right? So that's nothing but in spoken English. But in case of Java, we're writing the code in high level programming language. So which means only humans can understand. So if you see this code, you can properly you can read. So what I have written here, public class main, public static void main. So blah blah blah. We have written a lot of things. So but machines. So after writing the code, who has to execute this code? Machine or systems, right? So but machines can't understand what I've written. Like we each basically can't understand the high level language. They only understand the binary language, which should have zeros and ones. So what to do now? So what we have some resolution, right? So for that we have some compiler. So it basically means some translator to convert the high level language to low level language. So for that we have an Java compiler inside the JDK as an part of a Java development tool, right? So we have to use that translator to convert a high level language to low level language. That is nothing but a compilation. So for that, how to use compiler? So here if you see, this is the command we have to use to execute a compiler in Java. So Java C means Java compiler. Okay. So C stands for compiler. So what we have to do is we have to go the file path. See, this is the file path for me. So inside my drive, I have desktop, and inside desktop I have Java codes folder, and inside that folder I have this file. So I have to go to desktop, and then I have to go to Java codes, right? And if you see here, you will see all the files which I have in that folder. So I have only one file called main.java, and to compile, I need to use the command, right? So Java C space my file name main.java, and hit enter. So what's happening now? We'll see. So if you see here properly, now I'm having two files in this folder. One is main.java, second is main.class. So main.java is what we written, the file. And main.class is the file out which is given by Java compiler as an output. So here also you can see we have two files. And so what's basically happening when I hit some commands in our OS in command prompt or terminal anywhere. So so whenever you hit some command, not only Java, whatever the commands, whatever the language it is. So the OS, I mean the Windows operating system or Linux operating system, any operating system will try to find that particular command related to executable files. It may be a exe file, or it may be BAT files, it may be some any kind of executable files. So and where it will see. Basically, we need to give some path of where this file is particularly there, right? But we're not giving. Then how is it executing? So if you guys remember properly, after installation of Java in the second video, we configured the environment variables, right? And if I go to environment variables, you guys can see properly here, Java home, and this is the path I given. So what OS will do is it will go each and every path in the environment variable and check for that file. Okay, and here we have some folders and some two files. So it will go to each and the iOS will go to each and every folder and search for that Java C particular any kind of executable files. Inside bin we have Java C .exe file. Okay, so this is an executable file. So what the OS will do is it will execute this file for us, and it will and what the main .java will do here, right? So the Java C .exe file will execute on this file, and it will compile the main.java and will give as an main.class as an output. Okay, so this is what internally it's happening when you compile or when you run some code commands. And if I open this file, you will see some kind of code, some kind of format, but it's not particularly it's not binary code. Then what it is? So it is nothing but an bytecode. So in Java, if particularly speaking, it is Java bytecode. So but I know definitely this code also can't readable by machines. Then how to do? Then how to run? So for that we have a JVM inside the JRE. See, inside JRE we have a JVM. Okay, so when you install JDK, all these things will be installed in your system at the same time. So inside JVM, so we have a compiler that is called JIT. So this is different compiler and Java C is different compiler, both are different. And we have interpreter as well inside the JVM. So what interpreter will do? It will go to this file because we are giving this file to JVM. So what JVM will do is basically it will go line to line and will convert to binary and it will execute it finally, right? So basically in compared to compiler, interpreter is very slow. That's why to support to interpreter, we have a compiler called JIT. So to make the process fast. So then how to pass this file to JVM, we'll see. So for that we need to use this command, second command, Java space class file. And here we have to go Java space class file is main for me, right? And now I have to hit enter. So after hitting enter, it will convert the binary code, and binary code will be executed by system, and I got the output finally. So if in case if you don't mention, suppose if you don't mention the path in the environment variable of the Java compiler, so you need to give a full path of where the Java compiler it is, right? So you need to give basically like this Java C. So like this you have to give compile. So it is very difficult to because we're writing a lot of times, we are changing the code a lot of times, and it's very difficult to. It's not good format to execute like a Java compiler by full path. That's why what we're doing is we simply put this path inside the unknown variables, and simply we are executing Java C alone. And I hope you guys like this video.